after England's international with West Germany, and Gary Bailey, reserve goalkeeper on the night, is back at work. 4 months after becoming a Bachelor of Science in Physics, he's just embarked on a 3-year part-time course leading to a master's degree. The mysteries of the computer world take up much of the time Gary Bailey spends here. Of course, he was a familiar face to many of his fellow students and tutors even before joining their course. Gary, how important is your academic work to you?
Well, it's of very great importance to me. It was more so in the past, because now, obviously, I've been established in the United First Team for 4 years now, and my future's a bit more secure. But in the early days, things could have gone either way, and this still applies to most young footballers today. And at the time, my family were very keen for me to continue with my studies. And I'm pleased I have, because A, it gave me the option if things didn't work out well that I could go on and have a career. And even now, the time will come when I'm finished with football. And I certainly don't want to be sort of scrounging for jobs or asking for friends for help in that. I would like to go out and forge a new career and a good career, and I'm hoping that this education will help me that way.
In more familiar surroundings, Gary Bailey has now been a Manchester United first-team regular for almost 4 years. For the last 2 of those years, no other First Division club has conceded fewer goals, evidence in itself of Bailey's hard work and success.
Tempest is in. He's got past Buchan, has he? He has, and Gary Bailey makes his first save of the night, and how important it was.
Today, the outward signs of success in Gary Bailey's life are obvious. It's easy to forget he only got his chance at Manchester United after Jim Blythe, then of Coventry, failed a medical when Dave Sexton wanted to bring him to Old Trafford. Blythe's disappointment was Bailey's big break.
I think football's like that. You get chances out the blue, you get a chance, and it's up to you to take it. And it was a very hectic first couple of months, ending in the cup final.
There's a minute left on the clock. Brady for Arsenal. Right across, Sunderland! It's there! It's 3-2!
There are still those, aren't there, in Manchester who say, oh, the young goalkeeper cost us the cup final. How did you view that moment right at the end?
Well, I think firstly, besides that moment, I think you have to get to the cup final. And, I mean, you've got to play fairly well to get there. It was a pity in a way that, having got there, things didn't work out well. I never had much chance with the first 2 goals, but having pulled ourselves back in the third one was very dubious. But having said that, from my own personal point of view, I think it might have been a good thing, because it brought me down to earth with a bump. I mean, from there, I just got straight in the first team and then to the cup final, and if I'd have won that, I might have floated off somewhere. But as it was, I came down to earth with a bump, and then I realised, you know, what the game was all about.
But that cup final is only one of dozens of games that Gary Bailey has recorded for his personal video collection. The university student is also a considerable student of football. Gary, what's the value to you of having this very large collection of videos?
Well, it was a great value when I first got in the team, and that I used to watch every game that we played and that was on television. See if I could learn from my own mistakes and just look at the situation. Today now I tend to glance through them a bit more quickly. There's certain points I look for. It'll often happen in a game that I'll be happy with most of the game, and there might be 1 point, 2 points I'm not 100% sure about, so I'll watch it on telly and make up my mind.
If Gary Bailey does eventually become England's #1 goalkeeper, it's difficult to believe any of his often illustrious predecessors will have worked harder getting there. None most certainly will have had a better and a more advanced education. What no one knows, though, is how long Gary Bailey must wait, and will he make it?